Hola, amigos, and welcome to Keyframers, the animated collaborative coding live stream where we bring imaginative user interfaces to life. I'm Stephen Shaw.
And I am David Khorshid.
And together we are celebrating 10,000 subscribers. That's right, 10,000 of you are now subscribed to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/keyframers. If you're watching us live and you're not subscribed already, hey, go ahead and click that and make that number go even higher.
Yeah, we're hoping for 11,000. That's our max, though.
11,000. At 11,000, we'll do an 11
gotcha.
episode. But yeah, we're excited and celebrating by doing something a little bit different. What are we doing, David?
So we're going to be doing something called Code in the Dark. And if you don't know what Code in the Dark is, it's sort of a relic from the days of conferences where, we had thousands of people all gathered together, and it was one of those really fun after conference party things or whatever, where basically there's a special editor and it's HTML and CSS, and you were not allowed to look at the output. So basically you were given a design, you had between 10 and 15 minutes to complete the design, and you were competing with other developers in this Code in the Dark challenge, and your goal was to replicate that design as closely as possible within that time limit. And it was a lot of fun because after those 10 minutes, the results were either really good or really hilarious. There's no in between. I remember seeing somewhere you would do things like try to recreate the Slack logo, which definitely interesting. And that was actually a really fun one that I remember. I think it was at Nordic JS, but just things like that, or like an art website, or something like that.
Well, yeah, I'm taking it a step further and surprising David completely with the designs and everything. So this is going to be a fun experiment for all of us. I'll go ahead and send out the first one here. Let me see what it is. Not that one. Sorry. Okay, this one. So the link is in the chat there. No, this is not a challenge about dark mode, but this is a fun little design for a kind of a I guess hair product site. Are you seeing that, David?
Oh boy, yes. Be blunt. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Nice and simple.
Right.
Getting
I want to
warmed
get
up.
I want to get us warmed up. I don't want
Yeah.
us to stress out too much right at the start. But I do have
Right.
some level up stuff for you coming soon. So let me send David the collab link here. Now, since this is kind of a visual stream and we want to consult the original design a lot, I've got an embed of the actual Dribble design that's just overlaying everything. We're not going to be able to see. We'll hide our so we'll wrap everything in a div id equals app, not that, and then down here we're going to force that to be hidden. Opacity 0 and visibility hidden. Important, and that way we can't see what we're doing. We've got this overlay on top of everything anyway, so it's gonna be completely in the dark. For this one, David, do you want to do 10 minutes or 15 minutes?
Let's do 10. Let's
do 10.
So I added this again just in case I cheat. The other one is sort of a fallback.
Yes,
and it's even more important. Actually, I won't cheat. We're going based on the honor system here, so we'll see what we can do. I have personally never done one of these Code in the Dark challenges. If you have, please shout out in the chat. Let us know your experiences. I've always wanted to do it, though. I have no idea if I would be good at it or if Shaw would be good at it.
We'll find out in about in about 10 minutes. So let me see. I've got a little. Let's get that updated. Should be 10 minutes on the clock, and I'll set a timer on my phone as well, so we get a nice ring-a-ding-ding. Okay. Are you ready, David?
Yes.
Okay, I know I am not, but we will go here. So 3, 2, 1. All right, so the countdown has started. David, how do we start with this?
I'm gonna do my muscle memory thing of making the HTML embody height 100%, width 100%,
Okay.
margin 0, just to make sure that we have that full canvas that we're working with. Now,
So
the app, you have it down below here. Okay,
Header,
display grid.
main.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. Man, I feel like this is sort of a game
Footer.
show or like a cooking show or something
Oh,
like
it's so
this.
fast. 9 minutes, 30
Yeah.
seconds.
You know what? While you do that grid thing, I'm going to grab a few colors. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
yes,
do
please,
that.
please do. And set those as CSS variables so we can use them around. All right, so main, it's going to be, well, let's not do main because we'll do that as 2 different sections. We'll do that as div class equals, I don't know, something. The secret to wrong pass.
I wonder if anyone's ever done these with animations, because that seems like next level, but that would be really fun. So
let's see what's happening next.
I have a color primary variable up at the top. Font family sans serif because I forget the rest.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and do like color 111, so it's not perfectly black. I guess it doesn't really matter, but anyway, so we have the app, display grid. How do we want to grid this up? I'm thinking 2 columns for sure, maybe. Yeah, 2 columns for sure, because the top stuff could just be
right. We'll do a span across those. I've got a figure for our image here. So
I guess
say
this is
tagline and image. So tagline is kind of that part on the left. We'll say this is an H2 for the main kind of heading there, or for the main tagline, and then that.
So this grid has a pretty big gap. I think so. Grid column gap is going to be, geez, I don't know.
Just
do you want
nice
to do
guesstimate.
Yeah, grid row gap, GAMP, 2 rems. All right, so I'm just visualizing this as a grid. The top part's the header.
Right.
So I'm grid template. We have header, and we have left from right, I guess.
Right, so we'll say header here, grid area, header.
Yep.
That's not a string, even though it's a string in the grid template areas.
Which is weird. That's always thrown me off, but I guess it makes sense.
Well, it's mainly there just to prevent you from using it as a CSS variable. It seems like. Okay, so all right. So the tagline.
Which part's the tagline?
Grid area left. The image is grid area right, and then
how many minutes are we at?
I guess we're not doing the footer. We have 6 minutes left. Let's
okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do the all right. So which one do you want to tackle?
So let's
header, or the content.
I'll start on the content here.
All right, I'll do the header.
Find a fun image for us. Let's see. Let's go to the free design asset images, photos from Unsplash. I can search for hair. We got some nice options here.
Oh man, so I feel like the trickiest part of this is the font size.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, yeah, we're basing things off of rems. I guess we have the defaults of 16 pixels here. Let me bump that up to 18 pixels on the root, or yeah, font size. We're gonna make that 18 pixels. And so the header, that's going to be font size 2 rem, and that's just going to be in the center. So I guess we're not doing we are going to add stuff to the header, right? Or
you can if you want to. Let's we can save that as a stretch goal if we want.
Yeah.
I'm just doing the image right now. If you want to start on
the left side
tagline styling, yeah.
Sure.
All right,
I'll go ahead and do tagline.
Got that. Let's be sure to set max width % on that. Display block. Oh boy, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. No, that's fine. We got this.
Yes. Okay.
Right.
So image display block. I've got a border radius on that image.
Okay, so display inline block on the strong tag, so that we could just gonna add no. No, I guess we don't need to. All right, so background linear gradient to bottom transparent 25%.
Nice, yeah.
White's 25.1% because I'm always afraid to have the same number, and then white's 100%. Really wish I could preview that right now, but
yes.
I can.
That's the tricky part here. Adding, let's see, 2M, and let's see, what are our color names?
I just have color primary.
Color primary. Okay.
Yeah, and that's that blue over there.
Okay, sure. Color bar, color primary. Okay, we've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
That's fine. Oh wait, do we have appearance none on the buttons? I'm just going to.
No.
Okay. I always do that because buttons do really weird things. That means you have to you also have to reset the border, which I guess border none. You know what? Let's do that with both of them. So
yeah, border
none. Let's see, what else do we have? The secret to blah blah blah. P. I'm gonna put some lorem in there. Maybe not that much lorem because it's only like a sentence or two. Okay, so that paragraph should be, and that's the only paragraph in the page, right?
Yeah.
Code in the dark makes you write terrible code, but
it does.
Whatever.
Yes.
We're font size 1.5 rem. What are we at now?
We are at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Someone in the chat remarking about Unsplash being acquired by Getty. That is a real thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of surprising, but interesting there. Okay, so I've got the image.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you've got that on the strong
itself.
Yeah. For the strong, I feel like we want to display block so that it forces a new line there. Perhaps everything around that.
Border radius like 5 rem or something like that.
Yeah.
And we want to center it as well. So the body.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Center. I
have no idea how this is gonna look.
I know. I want to peek. I want to peek so bad. Okay.
What's our time at?
We got 1 minute 30 seconds.
Oh gosh.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what we're missing. Let's see. What did you add anything?
Oh, there's
there's buttons in the header. We could do that. Do one here. Do
just like a little span.
Yeah. For
on the
menu.
side there, and then you want to do like a little.
And then we'll do a button over here. Button for watch now.
All right, I'm gonna do the button real quick.
Okay.
Just in the header, I'll just do button, which it's already appears none.
Yeah. Display flex, align content, or justify content space between. That should space everything out. Let's say.
Iframe.
Help force that spacing.
Just yeah. I'm afraid that our keyframers won't be centered, but that's okay.
It should be.
Okay.
Next align center.
I think we're at 45 seconds or something like that.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Count down with us.
Hands off.
5, 4, 3.
There's
2,
I don't know.
And 1. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's my timer. Okay.
Nice. Kim Possible.
Close. Different
Oh,
era. Make that timer a bit smaller. Yeah, we can do that. So yes, we are done here. We're going to do a reveal in just a moment. So what I was going to do is remove the important here, and we'll do an animation fade in of 2 seconds, linear. Make this really fun. And set the index up here. It's just 50 for that. Okay, so index should be good there. Keyframes, do fade in.
You're really putting us in suspense here.
Opacity 0. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. That should be good. And we'll set a little animation delay there. All right, you ready for the grand reveal?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's rerun and enjoy. There we go. Hey, not terrible. Not terrible.
Yeah.
I think our font sizing is a little off here.
A little bit off, a lot to improve over there. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the header. That's really weird.
Let's do a hover opacity 0.5.
I think it's the BR that I added.
VR, virtual reality
BR,
here.
The break. All right, so learned a few lessons. 4 rems is really big, bigger than I thought.
Yes.
We forgot to add padding to the side, or at least I did.
Inside the
right
container. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely needs that. Overall, though, that's not terrible. Grid template columns, 3FR, 2FR. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Do we need to make any improvements here, or we just leave it as is?
We're leaving it as is on display. Just
so fun. So yeah, here's a nice overlay comparison. If you hover, gives you a 0.5 opacity, so you can see through. It's not terrible. Like we are pretty much there with any kind of visual feedback. We would have made it.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's hilarious. I think that's one of the appeals to Cut in the Dark is just how hilarious the result is going to be.
Yes.
I think our viewers are probably sick of us seeing nail animation after animation, so we just have to do something terrible from time to time.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna copy some bits here. To move over to a new one.
Okay. By the way, this will be available as NFT, starting price 50 Ethereum.
Yes, exactly. So surprise David with the next one. Ooh, this will be fun.
So this is double blind for me.
Yes, just trying to make it as fun as possible.
Yeah, and if anyone in the chat has a suggestion too, throw it out there.
Right.
We love a good challenge.
Sent you the link there, David. Getting it set up in a new pin that I'll send you the link to in a moment. And yeah, that's
all right. This looks like another font size hell.
Yeah,
so, that's fine.
I think that'll be fun to experiment with.
I think 10 minutes is a good amount of time.
Yeah, that seemed about right. It's gonna be definitely tighter with this one, but I think we can get the basics in there. All right, so let me get this over here. Pop it in. Nope. I'll just have to full screen it quick. Go. All right, and I'll copy this. Save as. I don't want to save it. Send a link to David here, and There you go. There's our collab link. Do not start coding. Hold on.
I will not.
All right. Let me get the timer reset here. Go. All right. Move the timer down here next to me, so it's should be mostly out of the way. More code, and we'll get started here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Coding in the dark. Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
I'm starting with the exact same thing as I did last time.
All right. So I'm adding an app. So we've got kind of 3 columns here. I'm going to say the first one is going to be header, just because it makes the most sense. Then the next one we'll do.
Well, I think we should just call it like left, center, right.
Okay.
Actually, so naming doesn't matter.
We'll say left.
Do I? Are you typing? Because I don't see.
I am. I'm typing in the HTML here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we'll do.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna add that app thing over here, display grid. And so what I'm thinking is that the app should just be responsible for the columns. Each column is going to be responsible for its own grid layout, just because it's all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know that they'll need much in the terms of grid layout inside of them. I think they'll be okay. But yeah, we do definitely want 3 columns here. I'll start working on the right one. So right, it's gonna need actually all of these. Let's do a column class on all of those. Boy, 8 minutes and 45 seconds.
How did we get that low?
So we'll say column, and I'll do padding 1 rem for all of them.
Okay, let's get some colors in here.
Oh yes, please. Background red for now. Color black.
I'm gonna do the naming the completely wrong way, but I'm just gonna do like color brown, just so that we know, right?
Yes.
So you could basically guess the color. I do not recommend doing that in real apps, though. You want to name it something semantic, but in this case, we are against the clock, and you know.
Okay. So I'm gonna find a couple of images to drop in real quick. Again, using Unsplash here. That looks like a great one. So copy this one. Those both
color
same photo
brown.
It's great.
Dot right.
Second
background fair.
Here.
Color red. Oh, so you gave them each a padding. That's good.
Yes.
Then color just 111. I don't like using pure black. I forget what the reasoning behind avoiding pure black
was. It was a print enhancement for some reason back in the day. Let me paste this other one in here.
By the way, for left and center, just use current color, because I put that beige off-white expired eggshell looking color directly as the color there. So just use current color if you want to like color the borders and stuff like that. Okay. Or actually I could, just current color. That works. Okay, so
HR there. That's great. Click. Okay, so the center.
Oh gosh, I really wish.
6 minutes 30 seconds, by the way.
That's okay. Little red. Keyframers. All right. In theaters, let's see, the center one, I'm just gonna have H1 for 01, H1, and H3 for honorable animation.
Oh dear. Okay, 6 minutes.
We're gonna spend the entire time just doing the HTML.
Yeah. Okay, you have color brown and color red. Okay, that's great. All right, so we'll do display here. Just to become spaceable. Do that for for each column. Where did you move my column code?
Don't know. All right, which one are you tackling? Let me just kill the right one. Do we have an image there? Yes,
yes.
we do.
Yes,
Perfect.
Okay, moving column up here. So that good. All right, I'll start on left. Then if you're on right, we'll do.
The height will be auto.
Okay.
Then
an H2. All right, so I'm going to do a general HR styling. Did you already do that?
No, I did not.
Fix current color.
Actually, I'm going to tackle the center one just because that has some crazy. Well, actually, no, it could just be Flexbox. I'm guessing.
Do just grid for the because it'll do the same kind of spacing stuff. You don't have to actually specify a grid layout, but that just prevents you from having to do the flex direction and all that.
That's okay.
On left, let's do.
I feel like row, and then
now, 4 minutes 20 seconds. Oh boy, we need Sonic the Hedgehog 2 underwater music on loop here.
Yeah. Let's see. Left. Auto. 1FR. Auto. That should be good. And then
specify image width percent on all those and display block. Don't overflow. Description. Top auto. Max percent.
That should be fine. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I had to do weight. Normal.
Bottom auto, that should space things out. Our font sizes are probably all messed up. 3 minutes 15 seconds.
They're going to be terrible.
Have you done anything on center yet? Okay, you have.
Yeah, I have. So okay. I did your grid template columns.
Hey, that's
or grid template rows, whatever.
Okay. Let's see. Move this.
And so yeah, the H1, H2, H3 they already have margins by default. So hopefully.
Yeah, I'm adding that to make it a more consistent space there. For the H1 here, that's definitely too big. Size, rim, H2 font size 5 rim, and then description size.
That we have it.
Rim, text transform for case
2.
Format access real quick. Okay.
All right, so I'm saving H1 for like the huge O1 thing. So use H2 for the other stuff.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm setting font sizes.
5 rim
in there. Okay, so we got margin top auto. That looks good. That's good.
Size 3 rim. 3 font size 1.5. Line height 1.1. Actually, I'm going to use that for all of them.
Okay.
Because they should be a little bit.
All right,
collapsed.
1 minute 30 seconds. I'm going to attempt the arrow in the bottom of the right deal.
Is it letter spacing for the space between the letters?
Sure.
Cool. We'll find out. So I'm guessing in real like Code in the Dark games or challenges, you don't really have access to the internet.
Yeah.
So, and that's basically what we're doing. We're just, if our knowledge fails us, then so be it, which will probably happen. Okay, image we have with 100.
Okay,
let's make sure that
1
that's...
minute.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Display
block. Do we have a?
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Right, 0. Yeah. Okay, and then transform. And rotate.
I'm cheating a little. You'll see where I'm cheating, or not cheating, but I'm doing something terrible in CSS. But
I'm sure we both are. Okay. Oh, I need to specify some kind of width and height. 5 rem. Should give a decent little arrow there. Okay, 5 seconds. Sorry. 4, 3, 2, 1. And great. Okay. Let me see if I can copy our fade in code here. Do app.
Or just remove it, like just do a sudden,
No,
like boom, here it is.
It's a dramatic reveal, David.
All right.
Okay, just adding it at the bottom here. All right. So let's save and run. Who's ready? Who's ready to see this?
I don't know. Suxo in the chat says, in the next one, I want to see a state machine.
State machine. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh boy, what is happening? I guess that's too much content in the paragraph on the other side. Oh, there's a ton of spacing around it, so that's limiting us. But hey, it's pretty close here. I feel like
not bad.
Not far off. I'm gonna reduce the spacing around on the body so that we can just see it a little closer to the main size.
Okay.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to remove a little bit of this paragraph because that's just huge. I'm trying to honor the spirit of it here. Keeping it. I mean, that's not bad. Obviously, our sizing needs some work.
Yeah, the font size. I think that's definitely our weak spot, just being able to judge font sizes.
Oh, but let's see my arrow. It is not working. Oh, I think I left out a content on it. Let's see. I totally did. I'm just adding content just to see if I got that.
We'll
that's the more
that was there.
That's the more interesting part of it, of the arrow. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that arrow. Pixel perfect.
Proud of that arrow. Yeah.
Pixel perfect.
I'm glad though that we got the. All right. So, do you see the part where I cheated? Or not cheated, but did something terrible.
I've not seen it
okay,
yet.
so to the left of the red area, there is that gap. And I'm like, oh no, I forgot to do the gap. I don't want to figure out the column gap because there's no gap between the first two columns. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's put a big black border there and just pretend that there's a gap. No one will know the difference.
Where did you do that?
It's pretty obvious. In the dot right.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see. See, that's appropriate, I think.
Sometimes you have to do that.
Yeah. I don't think that's that's not out of line in my mind. I would do that in a real scenario.
Font sizes though, man.
Yes. Okay. So I do want to do one more here. I think this one you're gonna like. So let's see.
Is it state machines?
It is. Sure, it could be considered that.
You're gonna be like, this is a one-state machine.
So I'm gonna send this to David here. He's not seen this. He's not seen any of these. We're going to attempt an animation here.
Oh.
The layout itself is not too wild. There's some complexity there, but I think we can give ourselves 15 minutes on this one.
Sure.
And
I like this one.
Yeah, it's a nice intro animation. I'm gonna get this set up.
I called dibs on doing the animation for the Café Mozart text because I already have some ideas of how to do that. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry.
Which is actually an interesting thing to talk about because you're basically animating from text align center to text align left, and there are tricks for that, which don't involve flip or anything. I would hate to do flip in a 15-minute code in the dark challenge, but yeah, you could do that using pure transforms.
Yes. Goodness, this streamer timer is getting in my way. Everything. Sorry, I'm just doing some setup. you know, do some mental planning for yourself.
I am.
Okay.
So thinking through this, we have a sequence animation, right? So first thing that happens is we clip the letters, or clip the words for Cafe Mozart, transform it to the left, and then in comes the cafe.
Yeah.
And then the other stuff just fades in. So Yeah. Now, this is one of those things where I really wish that CSS keyframes had that time-based keyframe stuff, like 1 second, 2 second. However, we could definitely split this up into it's just 1 second each, so we could use percentages pretty easily there.
Yeah.
All right, so he sent me the link. Let's grab that.
Across the window. There we go. Okay, so I've got it embedded and overlaid.
Nice.
Let's give it a background just to be sure that it's covering everything up. But I'm also going to turn off the auto updating preview so that it doesn't flash around a whole bunch.
Ah, smart. Did we do that last time?
I've tried to do that on the other ones. Let's see. So I got 15 minutes up on the clock. All right, so we're doing animation in the dark here. Let's see.
I'm gonna spend 15 minutes just finding that font.
Yeah. Animation in the dark. All right, so you're gonna work on the text. And I'll work on the. Well, let's get the main layout going first, and then I'll drop the image in there and other little bits, and get that going. All right, so everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, start. All right.
Okay.
So you're doing the text there.
I'm just gonna call it title.
Can't
think of anything better.
We'll do that. That's fine. Let's just focus on those two pieces. The other stuff is
the other stuff will just fall
extra.
into place.
All right, so we'll do display grid here, grid template, let columns, 1FR, like 3rem, 2FR, and then for the title, I'm gonna say grid template or grid column 1 span 2. Is that right? And
sure.
And that should give us the little overlap there. Okay, David's wrapping those. So for the image, we'll say grid column 2 and 2, or we'll just do it all the way to the end. So that should result in a little bit of an overlap. I've just got a little there. Actually, I'm going to simplify this. Grid column 1, and then grid column 2, margin left, -5rem.
I'm glad we have 15 minutes for this.
Yes. Okay. So, oh man, the coordination of these is going to be tough. Everyone, thanks for joining. We are coding in the dark. We have no idea what our output looks like currently, but we're trying to replicate this animation here and getting it as close as possible. Let me get a quick cafe image from Unsplash.
All right, now font size estimation. I'm gonna do viewport units this time because Cafe Mozart looks like it is 10% of the height, I'm guessing. So that's what I'm gonna do. Font size 10 VH.
Let's do
If it's a bit big, that's fine, but I feel like that's the appropriate size for that.
Yes.
Is it cheating if I use pencil and paper because that's an extra challenge in itself?
No, that's
no?
fine.
Okay, cool.
So we'll do padding bottom, like H, height 100 VH with H, just to be sure it's taking up everything. We'll do slurp out here and get a couple of colors. that nice brown, or that nice tan.
I'm spending the entire time on the text, just letting you know.
Please do. Oh my
goodness. Because that's a key part right there.
Okay, got that. All right, so background, that, and then get that text color. That's quite nice. Stay still. Okay, got it. Color. Oop. Okay, that should be good. All right, so I'm gonna do the image now. Image in there with max width 100%. Display block. And need to do title. Let's do line.
By the way, just for wait, what's happening here? Oh, okay. So tell me how you're doing the grid template columns. We have 1FR, 2FR.
Right.
All right. So for this to work, this actually needs to be the full width of the app.
Oh, okay. So it can be grid column. Grid column 1, -1.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Just making sure that that's. Yeah.
Let's do align self center. That should be better. That padding.
So I think at that point, align self doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Align self is vertical.
You're right. It does. Yeah. You're right.
10 minutes, 20 seconds, by the way.
That's fine. That's fine. Got the bulk of everything here.
Do image.
So, all right. So start. It's going to be
probably going to do clip path for this one because. Let's see. Just about 1 second. Out for now. How long is your text intro gonna be?
Oh, I'm doing everything like 1 second. So 1 second, 1 second, 1 second,
So the text will be done moving at 2 seconds or 3 seconds?
Good question. It's 2 seconds. So first is the, clipping, and then second is the transforming.
Okay.
All right, so let's see, title inner, that's
path. Oh boy, clip path.
Yeah, clip path's gonna be fun here.
So we'll do 0, 0. 100% 0. 100% 0. 0. That should be a flat rectangle there. 2.
Okay, let's see.
100%. All right, let me double check my X and Y's here. So 0, 0, top left. Percent 0. Yeah, okay. Okay, in theory, that's good. Let me try to do.
Oh man, I'm making typos. Grand's form.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I'm double checking. We're fine. All right, so that's gonna be the Star Cafe, and there also needs to be block, and just the entirety of Mozart needs to be display inline block, and I think I have the font sizes correct on that. Gosh, this is gonna be fun. Okay.
Force width auto on that image. Display block. Should be good.
Okay, now I'm doing the clipping stuff. So again, everything is going to be a 1 second animation. So frames.
Do you need
text clip? So that's going to be
that clip path.
No. Path. polygon, right? And then we have X, Y. So this is going to be 0% or, well, it's gonna, yeah,
0%, 100%, yeah.
Then 100%,
100%,
and then same
100%.
thing. Wait, 0%, 100%, 100%, 100%, and then
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
you're right.
And then
100%, and then 0%, 100%.
And I can copy and paste the real clip path there for you.
Oh, because you just did it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, actually, all right, I made a mistake. This should be, oh, wait, no, I didn't. So 0%, 100%, 100%. All right, yeah, so that should be fine. That's for the text clip. And we are going to add that to Café and Mozart. So .cafe, time check?
5 minutes, 58 seconds.
Cool.
Yeah, we're good.
So no delay there. That's the first thing that happens. Both, whatever. Ease in both. Cool. So that's going to be that. And then the other stuff is going to be harder, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, because we need to do multiple animations. How's that going to work? Oh, I guess we could, right? So, we could just say text clip and then comma. Does that work? Have we done that before?
Text clip?
No, like, so if I do that animation, then I add another animation that happens like a second later.
Yeah, yeah, that should be fine since we're animating different things.
So I'm just gonna have a.
We could do the clip path animation just on the inner though. Oh, but you're using that.
Doesn't matter. In this case, it doesn't matter. All right, so from this is gonna be.
Again, we're coding this in the dark. We do not know what the output is like yet. Did you get a font? I'll get a font.
No, I didn't.
Let's see serif font.
So inner left translate X. Negative 50% to transform none. Okay, cool. So for Café and Mozart, that's gonna be that, and then it's gonna move to the left. So we are gonna do outer left 1 second, 1 second, both. I don't feel like copying that cubic Bezier, but whatever.
I'll help you out there.
Okay, so let's see, we have Café, Mozart, and so just for Café inner, actually wait, for .cafe inner and for title inner. Okay, so this is going to be animation inner left, and I'll sort of describe this technique if I remember correctly, and it's not a complete trash fire. I'll explain it in a bit. So 1 second. These both. Okay, so now the title is going to have animation. Why is it 4 minutes?
50 seconds.
How much?
2 minutes 50 seconds.
Okay, outer left. 1 second. 1 second is both. And dot title. Oh yeah, we already have that title inner over there. I think that'll work. I don't know.
Double check your math.
Did you do the clip thing for the image?
The image is clipped, yeah. So I've got it with a 1.5 a 2 second delay, 0.5 seconds.
All right, we have the background, we have the color. Yep, it's just taking up everything. So let me add a body. padding like
just a little bit. Don't go wild. That much.
5 feet min and
oh, do you need that color?
background? No, I got it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Double check.
Yeah. All right. So our clip path. Let's see. 0, 0. That looks good. Outer left. So the outer left is the container elements moving left, which I think I got right, 50%. The inner left is the like moving from center to not center, and that's what that translates at. So it's important that the inner left ones are display inline block, and I believe I already added that, but I'm going to add that in there to be sure. And that's just so that they don't take the full width of their parents. That's going to be really important for the illusion. Let's see.
45 seconds.
I don't want to touch anything because I'm scared.
I know. I'm lost in our code. Let's just admire it for 30 seconds.
So I do have transforms on the title, which I just put there just for a mental thing, so I need to remove those. I'm glad that I caught that. Yeah, let me get rid of that too. Get rid of this. If we were doing transition, then that would work, but
10 seconds.
We're doing it in keyframes. Did we misspell anything? Is there a spell check on this thing?
Keyframe A, artistes.
Keyframes,
3,
transform,
2, 1.
Okay, whatever.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh.
Grand reveal time. Let me set up here. We don't want any fade on this.
Nah, just
yeah. Let's comment this part out here, and I'll add the hover opacity 0.5 so that we can see a preview, see the overlay.
I think
All right.
Having the opacity is gonna make it look weird, but
well, it's only if you hover.
Okay.
Okay. So everybody ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Grand reveal time. Oh, we need to bump the Z index. Hold on. Index 100.
So suspenseful.
Oh man. Okay.
Where is it?
It seems to be bumped down to the bottom. Let me make sure. Yeah, position fixed. It should be good. Okay. All right, now we should be good. Nope.
Where's your?
Okay. I'm gonna hide the iframe.
Okay. Where's your JavaScript snippet to replay the animation?
I'll add that in. Now, if you click, it should replay. Okay.
I am so surprised. All right, so
it's close, but we've got some issue here.
Yeah, well, with the clip path?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the clip path, the text clip, let's see where that's happening, because that should be happening on the the outer one, so I'm not sure why it's Oh, I think it's because Café and Mozart, no, they should be display block. They should be that 100% width. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe it's because I made that title inner display inline block. So yeah, all right. So the clip path's a little weird. However, my technique worked.
It did. Why is our grid layout failing here?
I don't know.
Oh, we needed grid row on there too. Do we want to adjust a few things?
Let's just do it. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, fine.
This is our show. We can do it. Grid row 1, and we'll do grid row 1 on the image as well. Because just because they.
And honestly, having this 99%
Yeah. I feel like
99% coded in the dark. That's
there we go. Okay. Yep. That looks great. For title, we could also add a little bit of padding on the left there.
All right, so I'm thinking the text clips should really go on the inner ones. So I'm just going to copy paste that out. So
Suxo in the chat. I've seen worse stuff in production. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna tone down the margin left to give a little less overlap. And are you fixing the text clip?
I am. So animation. Okay, so now shoot. Almost. Where am I going wrong? I think it's because it is transformed. Oh, wait. No, I think am I overwriting an animation? Why is my thing, or maybe I have a rogue text clip animation somewhere. Text clip. Oh yeah, that text clip should not be on title inner. So I'm just gonna copy paste this, and just have title inner over here. So this is just cafe inner, and title inner should not care about text clipping at all.
Mozart inner instead of.
Well, no, the Mozart stuff's fine.
Oh, okay. You already got that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
It's a little bit off.
Not terrible.
Oh, wait,
if you may have to rerun the run button up in the top. I'm not sure if that affected you.
Well, so they're not centered correctly.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But
they were. I don't know. Yeah, it's close.
I mean that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
It's not. So have we done that technique in a show, like going from center to left?
No. I feel like we have at some point. I don't remember.
Because yeah, it is actually a really interesting one.
Did you adjust the font size?
Yeah, I did adjust the font size.
Oh, whoa. No, it's massive.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on there, but all right, actually here's what I'm going to do, the ultimate CSS debugging thing. I'm going to do an outline of like 1 pixel solid red, and for the inners, outline 1 pixel solid blue. And this way you're actually going to be able to see what's going on and how the transform works, except the outline's not showing because I forgot to replay the run thing.
There we go.
Yeah, so you sort of see what's going on now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. It's just something's off. But that's essentially the idea. You have two transforms happening at the same time. The outer transform is going from 50% to 0, and the inner transform, which is display inline block, is going from negative 50% to 0. So you have that counter movement thing that gives you the illusion of centering and uncentering. But I still feel like I did something wrong, so.
That's very close. It's very close. I like and I like the offset of Artis. It's right by the Y.
Yeah.
I think that's a good effect.
You know what? It's an artistic choice. We're gonna leave it at that.
Yes. So we'll save this here because that's pretty close. Pretty close to the original. All right. Well, let's go back and do a little fun recap of our Code in the Dark challenge. Thank you all so much for being with us, for streaming with us these 3 years so far. This is the season finale for our 3rd season. We'll kind of take a couple weeks and then be back with season 4 and some more fun stuff. Yeah, wild, huh? And so yeah, we did this fun Code in the Dark challenge where we tried to replicate these designs without seeing the output, and I think we captured the spirit pretty well of all these designs. Font sizing is definitely our limitation here.
That's tricky. Yeah.
But we did pretty close. We got most of the main elements to it, in my opinion. I'm struck the style for this one, but yeah, overall, we did it. We did it.
We did.
You disagree? That's fair. But hey, this was 10 minutes for each one, and Z-index. Sorry, trying to talk and debug at the same time. So yeah, for this first one, the blunt hair product kind of one, we got almost there. We missed a little bit of padding. Our sizing was off, alignment a little bit, but that's small tweaks. If we took another minute on it, we'd be there.
Yeah.
And then the second one, this Little Red Riding Hood.
That was closer.
Yeah, this one turned out real nice, in my opinion. And I think this was just about there. Yeah, if you see the little fade in, it's so nice. And yeah, I think that one turned out probably the best so far. And then this final one, Animation in the Dark, an amazing challenge. We got that one. I think this is a solid little design, and we had to do a few tweaks after, just to make it complete. But I love it. Really nice job on the text stuff there, David. I took the easy part with image.
Yeah, thanks.
Coordinating animations with no visual feedback. That's next
extremely tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's why I literally drew out on paper, like, just how this is going to work together. And yeah, just the centering, the layers, and all of that. And yeah, came out sort of okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm impressed. But yeah, that's all we have for today. Fun little challenge, our season finale, Code in the Dark. Thank you all so much for joining us and for your support over the years. If you want to support us more, hey, subscribe to our channel. We just got 10,000 subscribers, and that's amazing. But we can always use more. So hop in there, youtube.com/keyframers, and click that subscribe button. We have plenty of great content for you to go back and check. 3 seasons worth. That it's over 120 episodes, I believe, David, which is just wild.
That is crazy. Yeah.
And so yeah, we'll be back with season 4 soon. But this show was sponsored by CodePen at codepin.io and css-tricks.com. Go check those out for amazing inspiration and developer content. And yeah, anything else, David?
Yeah, let us know what you want to see in season 4. Please message us. We'll do animations, we'll do maybe some more React stuff, framework stuff, whatever you want to see. So let us know.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much. We'll see you next time, amigos. Adios.
See you. Adios.